Good start. Set up the maker.
All right, I'm going live. God, I love the music for this game. All right, I should be live.
Wait, got a multiplayer.
Hey, and I just got a notification for you, so you're live too.
Did you... I'd have to load the game from here? No, send me back to the single player if I do that. I forgot how to set it up from here. Alright, 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, no, okay, I did it right. Okay, the server setup, same password as last time.
Gotcha.
You're a blank there. Tired today. Alright.
Hey, I get it. Okay, let me get the password. Hey, there we are. All right, let me start my recording.
I already assigned the characters to you.
Perfect. We are recording. We are live. We are good to go. All right, back to Solasta. I've been itching to play this.
Yeah, I've been enjoying my my Let's Play of it. It's just I only play about half an hour at a time, so it's not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's why I like when I had more free time and I was doing a bunch of Let's Plays, I would pre-record 5 or 6 episodes. But the problem with that is you pre-record, 7 episodes and you upload them every day for a week, and then you don't come back to the game for a week, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what was I doing? Luckily, you have it recorded so you can watch and figure out what you were doing, but still.
Yeah, I haven't actually done pre-record. Well, I pre-record at most maybe 2 days at a time if I'm going out of town or something, but I very rarely pre-record. I like getting my little half an hour each day. Wake up early, gives me something to do while I sip my coffee.
Sounds like nice chill time too, you know?
Yeah, I get up before everyone else is up. Like, there's no traffic outside. The animals are still asleep. Well, I get up and feed them, then they go back to sleep.
Right.
That's all nice and quiet for now.
What a life it would be to be a dog.
Yeah, so she sleeps with us in the bed, and when I get up, feed her, she goes back to bed. She crawls underneath the blankets in my spot and goes back to sleep. So
because it's pre-warmed.
she likes sleeping underneath the blankets.
See, my dogs, I have 2. They're German Shepherd Rottweiler mixes, and they're the sweetest things. They're both like big 60-pound dogs, but they're the sweetest things, and they will not get under the covers. They have to lay on top of them. And one of them likes to lay on either side of me in the bed. So it's like, great, I'm a mermaid, Like my legs are like stuck together.
Yeah, actually have a Rottweiler mix as well. We think she's mixed with Boxer. The guy told us she was mixed with Mastiff, which is not the case.
Right.
But she's not nearly, I mean, she's like 65 pounds.
Right.
So we had to, I think we have to Misty step through one of these things to proceed. Well, no, there's another door up this way.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at our brains.
Yeah, I remember now.
I sort of remember, which is surprising because I really did not think I would. I think I even said, you're going to have to remember because I won't.
Alright, I'll wait for you to catch up before I aggro another group of enemies, and...
We got little legs. How can such a well-preserved place be empty? That's a good question, actually.
In a ping. It's hard to get used to that.
Yeah.
It's only set up in co-op.
Light, my friend.
My wife and I were playing Divinity Original Sin the other day, and I couldn't figure out how to ping, and then I did some Google searching, and it turns out it's not in the game. And it's like, man, I really wish it was. That would be nice.
It's weird that it is, or isn't, because so many other quality of life features in Original Sin, like putting notes on the map, which is one of my favorite RPG mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
And not nearly enough games have it implemented. Underrail, Original Sin, shoot, there's another one I can't recall the name of now.
I think a lot of the big ones do it. You know, like the older Baldur's Gates always did it. And I loved that. I would go ham. I would just write the craziest stuff on there sometimes.
Some other games that have like journals you can write in. So there's
A switch. I'm gonna press this button. Ah, it opened a wall.
Got a scroll of bless for you over here. I'm just gonna put everything and drop what I don't want.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't need the dagger. I have a silver key. I don't know if I had that from before or not.
Hmm.
A couple of recipes and
Dark stab. I never used any of the poisoner stuff when I was playing through. Is it useful? Have you used it?
I crafted it because I had the stuff to do it. I
Right.
didn't really use it. I kind of stuck with the regular old arrows the whole time,
Yeah.
so I never applied poison.
Could you apply it to any weapon, like melee or ranged?
Yeah.
I never messed with it at all.
Yeah, you could apply it to anything you wanted to. I just never thought to.
Anything you say. Just like pour it on your boot and kick somebody.
The shove attack. Give him the old poison
Yeah.
shove.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I guess just push that for fun. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
There's monsters in here. I can hear them growling.
Last week results were promising, but that's not enough. I need more zombies or even simply corpses. Only so can I hope to emulate Aunt Lazaria, and follow in her glorious footsteps.
Oh, I found a leather-bound
Yeah.
book.
Those zombies, they wore some sort of livery. Do you think he used his servants as test subjects? Livery? Livery?
I've always said livery.
Yeah, me too.
I think you can identify this book.
Cool.
I think it's one of those tomes of stats.
Oh. It definitely looks like one. Ritual time.
Arcana, Devo, Oculus.
Manual of Bodily Health.
That's
Which gives...
Constitution.
Yeah.
That might be best on my barbarian,
Cool.
but you're welcome to put it on one of your squishy characters. You want?
The armor class on my my cleric is pretty good since she's got that +1 shield, and the mage
Has a
can
spell
usually get
shield.
out of there pretty easy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Plus my barbarian keeps dying, so you
Right.
can use the. Wow, 24 hours to read that. Oh, he is a barbarian, I
Wow.
guess.
We're all huddled around, like helping explain it to him. But me hit hard.
Is it pronounced the or the?
I've always said the. Wait, but that would have 2 E's, and then we start arguing about it.
I think. Yeah, there's a zombie
Yeah.
right there.
Yep. I'm gonna try and hit him with a cantrip before he notices us.
Arcana.
Ogre zombie.
Evo,
I ran into one of those in my Let's Play
Marinates.
today.
An ogre zombie. Ooh,
Thank
that's new to me.
I think he bugged out in the in my Let's Play, because he didn't move for 2 turns.
I'm actually going to move up so I can give us some light.
Oh yeah, I forgot to cast light on myself. Also, I need to remember this is not a paladin, it's a spellblade.
Angel.
He looks just like all my paladins I've made, because there's only one decent haircut
Right.
and one decent beard for humans.
Yeah. That would be something I'd like to see added in the next one, some more cosmetic options. I like that they added like the facial scars and that kind of stuff. That's cool, but I'd like to see more hair, more beards.
Arcana. Evo. CO.
And then I'll just go up, get right in his face.
I mean, really all they need to do is make all the dwarf beards universal, and we're golden.
Yeah, they're really cool. Brief refresher on what she can do. Alright. Healing word.
Or if they're not confident in their ability to do hair, they could make give you like a hat customization option in the beginning, or a helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing that did kind of bug me, is, you know, I like that your armor changes when you put it on. That's always aggravated me in games when that doesn't happen. I understand why, but it's just kind of a bummer. So I really liked that your armor changed, but like you never got any hats, you never got any cloaks, you never got any capes, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, because almost every CRPG has that. So it's
Yeah.
disappointing when it's not in a CRPG, especially one like this. And I
Yeah.
feel like the more detailed models lend itself better to that kind of detail. So
Yeah, I agree.
Arcana.
Did you ever play the
Angel.
second Neverwinter
CO.
Nights?
a little bit, yeah.
I remember playing it a long time ago. It's one I've been wanting to check back out. I never finished it.
Yeah, neither did I. I have a whole Neverwinter series is going to take a long time to play through.
Oh yeah.
That's battle.
Yeah, because I never even got around to all the expansions for the first Neverwinter. There are like 15 of them.
Yeah, they added a new one. I think it's a relatively short one, like just a couple years ago.
Yeah,
At least one of the
for
official
the,
modules.
yeah, it was like to commemorate it with the enhanced edition or something like that.
It's called like Dream something to do with dreams. I don't remember exactly what it was called.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Victory is yours.
Very cool though. It's always nice to see like them get love. You can say what you will about Beamdog, you know. I know some people aren't big fans of a lot of the changes they made, but I think it's pretty clear how much they liked the series.
Yeah. I didn't have a ton of experience with pre-enhanced edition. I played a little bit, but most of my experience is with Beamdog's version.
Right.
So I don't have that
A lot of
bias.
the... Yeah. See, I played them all when I was younger. Back when I had a lot more free time. That's why I put so many hours into Baldur's Gate 2. Block. And I loved them, but you know, a lot of the stuff they've added is good. Like it's a lot of quality of life stuff, in my opinion. You know, if other people disagree, that's your opinion, and you're welcome to it. But you know, like the first game, it didn't have the like holding Alt or Tab to highlight things, if I remember correctly.
Well,
No,
And so you just kind of
yeah, you couldn't do that, and now they also have the toggle for it.
right. Which I love the toggle. Just leave it on all the time. Show me all the interactables.
Then you have the
I don't
people
want
that
to
say
pixel
that
hunt.
you don't actually have to find stuff anymore, which I understand, because I enjoy the challenge of actually having to search for stuff as well, but it does make the game more accessible to a wider audience, which isn't the worst thing.
You know, like sometimes you just, I don't know. I work a lot, and so it's like sometimes I really want to play something, but I don't want to sink 30 or 40 or 50 hours into it. And so sometimes it's nice to just move at a brisk pace.
Malmis.
Yeah, actually, Beamdog just came out with a new game. I don't know if it's in early access now, but it's only in the Epic Games Store. Myth Force.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it, and I really like the aesthetic. I don't remember what the game was, though.
It is a first-person roguelike. So I'm not
Yeah.
super keen on roguelikes because they tend to eat up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because most of the games I play are on the channel, so I prefer the more linear experience. Now I do play a lot of co-op multiplayer games in my free time, so like Aliens Fireteam I've been playing lately, the Vermintide games, Hunt Showdown with my buddy. But when for Let's Plays, it's far easier to just do like a linear game because there's a definitive ending.
Yeah.
That's why I've avoided games like Kenshi and Bannerlord, because you have to make your own objective. I feel like I just keep shifting my objective so I can keep playing the game.
Yeah, like I played Kenshi, and I probably put 20 or 25 hours into it, and I really enjoyed it. And then one day I just woke up and I was like, I'm done. Which would not be great for a Let's Play.
You've endured worse.
And I'll probably break that rule once Caves of Could comes out. Been looking forward to that game for a long time.
How long's that one been in early access?
Oh, I have no
It's been
idea.
a while, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Deal with it.
Probably tell you on the Steam page. Just another trend I hate is they say the release date is the early access release date on Steam.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find when the game's actually supposed to release.
Or when the release dates don't get updated. I know there was one I was looking at, and it was like, release is August 2021. And I'm like, that's happened already, and it's still not out.
Black Geyser had done that. Can't talk. It was released on August 26th, I think, 2021.
Yeah.
They didn't update till it was released in last month. Right, last month, the month before that. I've been playing it for 45 days, so.
What do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna... No, because that'll put her in a bad spot. Let's spell shield her. Since she's down on the ground.
Okay. I could have rolled anything besides a 1 and landed that hit, so. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, let's focus fire on him. And we can move on to the big boys. How's your health doing? You guys okay?
Be fine for another round, unless he does 23 damage. I don't think the zombies can hit my fighter with the shield up.
Right.
Oh, well, forget about that guy.
I did too.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
Yep. Block. Yes, please. Still hit.
Deal with it.
Good. No, I can't get him back up before his turn. Bummer.
Use the big guy as cover for my barbarian.
Let's just try and blast people away with magic missile.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Gotta love magic missile. I would be fond of a fireball spell though, so game, you want to go ahead and throw me one of those? That'd be pretty great. Let's see if we can bash him.
All
Nice.
coming your way.
And then I can healing word you with a level 2. Should give you like 14, 15 hit points. 10. Nice. Really? Come on.
And that was a disadvantage since I was prone.
Yeah. Of course. Oh, sorry. Reaction attack. I was looking at something else.
I really want that second attack. I don't know if we're gonna hit that level in this expansion or not. Campaign.
Yeah, I don't remember when they get it.
Level 5.
We might. It'll be close.
Yeah, I think we've done everything so far. And the-
Counters a magic missile. You suck.
That's a worthwhile trade though. Level 1 spell for a level 3 spell.
Yeah, it's just a bummer. Let's see if we can get him to trade another one.
Evil.
Haha, you missed.
Using a lot of guiding bolts. Well, I think he's out of spells. The fanatic.
Hopefully.
He's just using cantrips now. Once I take care of this zombie, I might try to disengage and run him down. I'll just leave you to deal with the ogre zombies.
Nice. Do you ever use turn undead?
When I remember I have it.
I almost never use it, especially at lower levels. Like I think once you get into the higher levels in this game, it starts doing actual damage and destroying them.
Yeah, it destroys them based on their challenge rating. It starts off at 0.5, then goes to 1, then to 2. That's as high as it goes in this game.
Yeah, but in the beginning, it's just like, it just fears them, right?
Yeah, I mean, it helps get some attacks of opportunity or potentially save a character.
Yeah.
I tend to use it whenever I see undead, and I remember that I have it.
Evil.
It keeps countering my mage's magic missile, but not my cleric's magic missile. Interesting.
I think it's the one counter per turn.
We'll get this ogre. It might take us 10 or 15 turns, but we're gonna get him.
Alright, so I'm going to disengage with this guy and run this guy down. Then all you have to do is not die.
Fingers crossed. I promise nothing.
Well, you're in far better condition than my fighter, so.
I guess she is out of counters. I kind of want to use the cure wounds on him to get him up, but I feel like she's just going to hit him again. I don't feel like there's a point.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't waste your turn on my fighter.
Evil.
He did his job. He soaked up, what, like 3 guiding bolts, so...
Right.
Oh no, she still has guiding bolts.
Good lord.
Oh, what level that priest is.
All the
Oh
levels.
gosh.
Ooh, yeah, get within my sight. That'll help. Cleric's too little, you can't hit her. There we go.
Yeah, but if he gets hit by another one of what he casts.
Oof.
Inflict wounds. Another 22 damage. My barbarian's going down.
Well, it's something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly 22 health.
Right.
Don't do it.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the way.
Lead me down a dark alley.
You're done.
There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna have this guy run down the evil priest and
Perfect.
hopefully wrap this up.
But I should, keyword being should, be able to get this ogre zombie this turn. I think.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
There we go. So if you heal when you have temporary hit points, does it just heal your original hit points and the temporary hit points stay?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to check before I did a dumb.
Evo Cure.
Honestly, the evil priest is useless. I might just help you with the ogre zombie instead. That's all she's throwing out is sacred flame.
Ooh. And he's a big one, so he'll be easy to hit.
I'm pulling aggro since I'm using reckless attack.
I'll move my my mage around so I can give him disadvantage.
Arcana Evo Malmis. Wait till the next one.
I go and move her right here. Since he shocked him, I'm going to dart at the evil priest.
Okay.
I didn't want to waste that one turn, so I decided to attack the ogre zombie, but now that I can heal away for free...
But yeah, I always forget how useful that is. And then she's probably going to try and run, which will give you another attack.
Hope so.
What do you think is going on with the AI that it chooses to attack her with the higher armor class instead of him with the lower armor class?
I don't know. I know they'll focus on targets that they have advantage when attacking, but they don't have that in her case, so I'm not sure.
No
Yeah, and I mean,
contact
it's
given.
perpetual disadvantage with him being close to her. So it's weird to me. It's like she's got I want to say 19 armor class.
It could be that they saw her first, or that she has
Yeah.
less health, that she took damage early on.
Yeah. The health does make the most sense of the AI being like, take out the weaker target. Because it makes sense why they attack you. They get advantage against you when you're doing the reckless attack. But I was thinking about that, and it was like, why are you doing that? Block. We'll whittle you down, ogre.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Ooh, good one.
Bleed. Take that.
Fantastic.
Yep. That went surprisingly well.
Alright, nothing of note in there.
Oh, I was gonna click spare the dying on him, and I was like, wait, he's not actually dying. I forgot I could do that.
I'm gonna use this weak
wow.
potion on him to get him back.
Sure. Crossbow bolts.
Might be locked.
Money. Some
I know,
stuff.
just a book. Necromancy, Theory and Practice by Mariah Shale. Ethics of Necromancy, Beyond the Veil and Above the Law. Raymond Wheatfields.
Hmm.
Gonna take a short rest.
Yeah. Good idea. Arcane recovery. Yeah, we'll just get some level 1 spells back. Let's see what's in here.
Oh, there's a chest back here that we missed.
Ooh. That's weird. That doesn't highlight. I mean, my camera angle's weird, but still, normally it highlights through walls. Oh, we can craft scrolls of Revivify.
If we can find the ingredients. I feel like there's a lot of things that we can craft in this campaign, but we don't have anything to do it with.
Fair. Oops.
Light at
Ah.
last.
So I wonder if we're going to go up another floor. There's another door. There is a box. What do we got in here? Money, money, money. Scroll of Shield of Faith. Money, money, money. And then some powders and such. I can find it weird that it keeps giving us so much money and things to sell and nothing to do with it.
Just there to give us a sense of excitement because all the loot, but we can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
What, chairs?
Yeah. Talk about a dining hall. I feel like they're a little close together.
At last.
I feel like it'd be uncomfortable to sit in. There's a plate there. So we've already been south. And this takes us out that way. Which we haven't been that way, so that works.
It's a new hall this way. Yeah, I feel like we're approaching the end. I mean, this is getting really fancy. You know, someone that calls themselves the Master, you think this is where they would hang out.
Yeah. Can you imagine being so full of yourself that you call yourself the Master? Not just a master, but the Master.
This would be a trope with villains. You have the Master from Doctor Who. Well, I'm sure there's more. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah. Well, like my wife has a master's degree, so she is literally a master of something, but not the master.
Yeah, I mean, I was a master of my previous field, but it's not that part of the title.
It could be. You just insert it there, be like, I'm a master of this. You leave the refined mood of the Elven Palace and plunge into the dark one more time. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Alt fanatics.
I'd pull back, find cover, and force them to us.
Yeah.
It's only
Good
3,
idea.
they're not super tanky. In fact, you probably might be able to kill the Acolyte right off the bat. It's only 9 health.
Yeah, let's see.
Good or well-placed cantrip.
I can't quite get a sight on him. Let's move over one, see what we can get there. Let's just magic missile him.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Good
Yeah.
kill.
Didn't see that coming, did you? I should have readied a cantrip or something just in case they did make it. I didn't think about it. It's like they're playing the same game.
We'll have to make the first move. I mean, it probably end up being me. I'll get impatient, but it might be them.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
I'll pot shot him to death. I don't give a crap. It's not true. I'll get impatient far before they die. Catch these hands.
Well done.
They caught it.
Yep. Quite literally. Can you imagine, like, you're just running through an entrance, you get punched in the side of the head by some, like, weak little elf, and he's like, hey, what are you doing?
I have disadvantage.
He's got Shield of Faith. I know that
I'll
ups
get
her
you
armor
yet.
class, but I don't know about disadvantage.
I think it's dark. Is this guy? The scout's unlit, so I
Oh
assume
yeah, it
they are
says
as
she's
well.
unlit.
Just spent that first round casting light. I wasn't paying attention to the light modifier.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Again. Harder.
Ah, sweet. Scout is stunned. Always good.
Arcana.
I'll catch these hands. I almost never use inflict
You'll
wounds.
die anyway.
I feel like I bring enough people that deal damage that inflict wounds is just a spot that cure wounds could be.
That's right, I have cantrip attacks with my fighter. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. I never use inflict wounds. Every time I try to, it misses or has no effect. Except for when I played my Dampier in Wrath of the Righteous, because it was the only way to heal him.
Hmm?
Which was not as much of a hindrance as you might think. It was actually pretty convenient to have healing set aside specifically for my main character.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a couple of times where I didn't have enough, which was my own fault. I could have bought more. I just used what I had found, and I did okay. I only had, I want to say, between 4 and 6 game overs in my entire playthrough.
Wow.
Arcana.
And all of those were because my main character died. Most of the time, the rest of my party was just fine.
I won't miss next time.
I died to the water elemental. I died by the first area. I died to Playful Darkness. I think there's another random mob I died to in like the Ivory Sanctum or the Ineluctable Prison. One of those two.
A lot of the times when I die in games, it's because I'm pushing myself too far. Like, I don't need a long rest. I don't need a short rest. That's fine. I don't need to go back to town. I don't need to heal. Oh yeah, I did. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing in the recent expansion for Wrath of the Righteous. They even tell you in the beginning, don't fight everything because it doesn't matter.
It's like, don't tell me what to do.
You're supposed to try and survive. And well, I picked a fighter class, so I'm gonna fight. So I've been picking a fight with everything I come across. It has resulted in a lot more game overs than the base campaign.
But that's the point. I mean, of this new one, is it's supposed to be more difficult, right?
Yeah, because I don't think we're even gonna hit like past level 5. I think I just hit level 3 today. It's a very low level campaign, and there's it requires a lot of scouting and planning. It's very, very tactical.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Been a blast. Difficult, which I enjoy.
Like countering. Yeah, difficulty is always one of those things that can be real hit or miss for me. I do enjoy a challenge, but I don't know. It's like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I think had I picked a different class, there's a couple classes I know would do just far better in the expansion. Like any class that doesn't depend on equipment for starters, and I picked a fighter and I picked weapon focus at level 1.
Right.
And there's no guarantee I was going to find that weapon. And then when I did, it cost me an arm and a leg because gold is so hard to come by. I had to use up most of the gold that I could have used for like holy water or something like that.
Yeah. I'm always really careful about picking weapon focuses, unless it's like longsword, because you're always going to find a bunch of longswords.
Actually, it took me a long time to find a longsword. I just found it, I think, in today or yesterday's episode.
Feel personally attacked by that. How could they?
Yeah, I mean, I picked Battle Axe because it fit the theme of my character.
Sure.
I was going for more of a roleplay choice. It was probably not the best decision. But it's slowly been working out. Some trial and error here and there. But they also add like a lot of environmental things you can interact with to give yourself an advantage.
That's cool.
It's like you can lure enemies into like the path of a cart. You can push down a hill and it'll kill them.
I win again.
You can lure enemies into each other, which is not something that was in the base game. Different enemy mobs like undead and bandits will fight each other.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you
I always love when they put infighting in games.
Yeah, and traps actually affect enemy mobs as well. That was not in the base game either.
That's cool. It always feels good when you outsmart enemies by making them like run into each other or fight each other. I always think that's like a really nice touch. And it's good for suspension of disbelief, you know, because you'll be playing something and it's like, oh, for some reason these guys don't fight each other, even though they obviously would. Potion of Greater Healing. I'll give that to... Which one of you guys will need it more?
I just found one myself, so you can give it to one of your guys if you want.
Sure.
I guess if one needed it more, it'd probably be the Barbarian, since he's usually using Reckless Attack.
I still have a big potion of healing, so I'll give it to your Barbarian.
Give your Cleric a scroll of Revivify.
Cool.
I think that's it down here.
And then, yeah, that was the other way to go.
Yeah, the trick to the new expansion is grease. If you want to fight everything, you have to have grease. Now, I ended up wasting a lot of time resting the first area because I didn't think there was repercussions for resting. Turns out there is.
Ooh.
And so now I'm doing it far more sparingly.
What kind of repercussions?
So you have this group of survivors with you, and they can get injured or wounded. And if they do so, every time you rest, it gets worse, and they can eventually die. There's like 5 levels to it, so every time you rest, they get 1 level worse. You can repair them with like potions of restoration or things like that. But that's extremely hard to come by.
That's a neat touch.
Which I don't think actually had any repercussions in the first area besides Abyssal Corruption. But that went away when we got to the new area. But now I have 2 survivors that are sick. So whenever I rest, they get a little worse, and I've already wasted the 2, or no, 1. 1 potion of restoration that I found.
Just a scout?
Shouldn't have wandered from the group.
Right?
What did Scooby-Doo teach you?
Never split the group. I'm just gonna cantrip you. Cantrip you to pieces.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Only the last blow matters.
I do hope we find a long rest soon. I only have 1 more usage of rage left.
Yeah, I'm mostly out of spells. So we're just gonna keep throwing cantrips.
Evo, Malmis.
Nice. Singed your mustache hair. Twice. Once with the power of the sun.
Arcana, Evo, CO.
Not even close, Scout. What are you doing?
So he's running for his dear life.
Smart. Not gonna work, but smart. We'll switch it up.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
No!
Aina, Evo, Malmis.
Keep them coming.
You could hear him pulling back for that attack. He was like, smash.
Did you do that? Oh no, I guess I stepped on this over here, maybe?
Oh. That's interesting.
Arcana, Muto, Viribe.
So, well, it looks like this room down here might be a singular room. Because no, it's not.
Looks like this actually connects to it. Nope, there's a wall here. Oh, check it out real quick.
Sure.
Feels like a side area. I do hear growling somewhere. I think on the other side of this wall, where this thing's at.
Let's see what happens. Let's give it a push.
I found an iron key. The big potion. A scroll of cure wounds for you. Right. I'll go in first since I'm a little tankier.
Yup.
Dignified, but necessary.
Coming in behind cover. Zombie ogre.
It looks like it does wrap around.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of enemies over here too.
Crawling through dirt. Nothing new here.
Aina, Evo, Malmis.
Come on, big fella. Nope, other big fella. Sure. We'll just firebolt the zombie through the hole.
Malmis.
Like crouch down and just shoot it through the hole.
Alright, let's rage up.
Bash him right in the noggin.
Actually, I'm gonna drink a potion here. Just to play it safe. And then I'll bash this guy in the noggin. A waste of a 20, but
Reaches out for you.
I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, it's morale building.
Yeah, could use Action Surge and swing at this guy too.
Nice.
Evil Priest needs to go. We
Yeah.
have a billion castings of Guiding Bolt, which hits hard, and it gives enemies advantage on their next attack.
Yeah, no good.
Aina, Evo, Malmis.
Every little bit helps.
Deal with it. Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Just put out some damage.
Oh!
What if we'd say in combat, if we all crawled back out through the hole, we could just poke them with cantrips?
Huh. That'd be interesting. I mean, the ogres definitely wouldn't be able to come in after us.
More.
Yeah, they probably open this door though.
That'd be interesting, and they just like have to circle all the way around to get to us. And then when they get over here to this side, we just go back through the hole.
A modest
Not
success.
quite.
Ooh.
Started using Sacred Flame. Maybe she doesn't have any more. She has to have a Guiding Bolt. The last one had 6 castings of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. See if we can. Okay, or not.
You gonna bring your wizard up right here for protection?
I can't. It's not a good spot. It's like not a movable spot, I mean.
Oh. Shucks.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
I wish it was, because then I could block for anybody, but...
You move your
might be
cleric over
worth-
there.
Yeah, I was just thinking it might be worth switching them out.
Or, well, I can't hop down until I kill the zombie, but if I kill the zombie, I can hop down, open up the way for the cleric. Then you bring your wizard through.
Okay.
You lose.
Hop down right here. Actually, I want to circle around. I'm going to have him kind of go after the evil priest on the next turn.
That's the way.
Oh, good. There are 2 more zombies somewhere.
Shoot.
Oh, wow.
Ha! Take that.
Cool. The game thought we did too well on our last encounter.
Yeah, we're also a little under-equipped because we didn't get a long rest in.
Yeah. Counter, counter, counter.
At least they're wasting it on cantrips.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, that was my whole turn, man. Come on. Alright, let's see what kind of spells she has. Scroll of Mass Cure Wounds. That's a pretty good one. Let's use that. Well, I misclicked. Meant to cast the spell and ended my turn instead.
Happens. Actually, I did that like I think 3 times in my Let's Play today. I kept trying to hit use power or
Arcana.
cast spell and I ended
Evo,
my turn.
Malmis.
No quarter given.
But how does the game handle if someone has advantage on you, but then has disadvantage from another effect? Does it just cancel that out?
Yeah, it'll just be a regular roll.
So that would work well for the reckless attack for him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rage fell off. I didn't attack last turn and he didn't hit.
Oh, good. It missed. Okay. Let's try that again. Cure. 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 Proceed.
Evo, Cure.
15 hit points. Nice. He's prone, so they get advantage.
Well, we needed it anyways, so.
Yeah, at least he took the hit from somebody
Arcana.
else.
Evo,
Right.
He rolled an 18, he's gonna hit whoever he's attacking.
Lamb. They're getting some good rolls.
That's battle.
So we're going with that rage up. Look at that extra 2 damage on each attack.
It's fine, we'll whittle you down.
There's still another zombie somewhere. I assume he's not coming closer since he
Arcana.
can't
Evo,
get to us.
Malmis.
Wait till the next one.
We'll see here. Probably
Yeah.
come this way.
Yeah, he'll come in. I swear, the like internal dungeon master knows. It's like, they're not doing good. Let's go ahead and have him roll some crit misses.
I'm gonna push towards that evil priest.
Again. Harder.
At least apply some pressure to her so she's not throwing cantrips for free.
Right.
Arcana. Evo, Malmis.
More coming your way.
There he is.
No quarter given.
Always with your sacred flame.
like that.
Just pop him on the nose a little bit.
He popped you right back.
Right. But a lot.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis. More. You didn't get me.
There we go.
Alright, next turn I'm gonna disengage and charge towards the evil priest. It looks like you're gonna be able to take care of the, well, at least the one ogre zombie with the cleric.
Yeah. Eventually.
That's
And also give her disadvantage on her sacred flames. And I'll get free attacks of opportunity because she'll try to run away.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Yeah, try and block more of these. Uh-oh.
Alright, so I am not gonna go after the evil priest. I'm gonna stay behind and see if I can't get her back in the fight. Hi. Oh, my fighter's dead. First time he's failed his saving throws like that.
Oh, crap. Well, we've got the scrolls. As long as the cleric doesn't die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get over there and use my potion on her. Unless you have one in your wizard.
I do. I actually have a potion of superior healing that I have no idea when I picked up.
They've crafted it.
That makes sense. Well, we will use it. And give disadvantage. Fingers crossed. Well, she lived at least. So far. Oh, come on, ogre. Almost got you.
More
There
coming
we
your
go.
way.
Okay, so now I'll move down here. We'll keep the ogre busy, because now that there's only one person attacking her, I feel like we'll have better chances because I can
Arcana,
always
Evo,
give him disadvantage.
Malmis. That's battle.
Or not.
Alright, I'm still going after the evil priest. Good luck.
Yeah.
So I'm in one-shot range of her sacred flame, and I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, fair.
I'm giving her disadvantage.
Die.
So I'll be back momentarily.
yeah.
She only has 3 health left.
I'm gonna give myself some
Arcana,
temporary hit
Abio,
points, just in
Flippe.
case.
I don't know what happened and why my fighter's death counter reset.
I don't either. I was just looking at that. I'm not upset about it. Ooh, that's close.
Yeah. Yeah.
see what else we got. Scroll of Detect Magic, Silence, and Grease. Neat. So nothing super useful.
I mean, grease might be worthwhile.
Well, I would have to disengage and then move, right?
No,
'Cause
it
they
only
have
takes,
to-
only takes up 4 squares, and he's 4 squares big.
Oh. Okay. Well then, let's... Wow. I'll have to do it next turn, because I equipped a potion.
Oh, well, you could have just went and used that on the, on your clear.
Yeah.
Wait till the next one.
Well, the problem with him going afterwards is the ogre just would have attacked her and would have had the advantage. Well, I guess wouldn't have had advantage because of the disadvantage given by the mage. Yeah, we'll try it. Why not? Devin, here's hoping he misses. Give the disadvantage.
Oh,
Sure.
alright, I'm gonna pick her up with a potion, so she will have her turn before he goes.
Cool.
Okay, return the favor after all the healing you've done for me. And this game doesn't implement reach weapons, because I have that spear equipped.
Yeah.
Now, we do have to resurrect my fighter before that timer runs out, otherwise it'll be game
Right.
over.
Which we don't want to happen. Does it have to be within touch? Yeah, it's touch. So... And I can't disengage this turn, I don't think. Oh, I can. Never mind. Disengage. Come back here so I can pick him up next turn.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Yeah, there's more where that came from, big guy. I was waiting for him to kill me after my trash talk and be like, okay, I guess there isn't.
Take that.
There we go.
Aina, Necro, Cure.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
He's gonna attack my fighter and
coming
probably
your way.
kill him again. Well, he'll just be unconscious this time at least. Oh no, went after you. That's weird, because he has advantage on my fighter.
Weird. Ooh, very nice. And just dogpile him.
Alright, finally my fighter's back in the fight.
He's like, I'm up, what happened? Come on. Nice.
Alright, now we just gotta find a nice long rest spot.
Oh, yeah.
We are a little overdue.
I think there's more blood out of my body than in my body right now for my guys.
Alright, so there's a monster over here behind this door. I can hear it breathing.
Yeah, so we don't want to go that way.
Plundering tombs to experiment with the animation of corpses. Not good. Another
Not good
statement.
indeed.
I just want a short rest real quick, just to be safe, because I have a little bit of health
Yeah.
I can recover.
Good idea.
Might have to fight for our long rest.
Let me do a little bit of inventory management. Just put stuff where it should go. Take Revive off because it's not going to do me any good. Currently. We'll put Cure Wounds over there.
Alright, here's hoping that there is a nice little cozy campfire. There's a trap. Not quite what I was after.
Right.
There's another trap right in front
and
of us.
another one. Well, that appears to be just a hall of traps.
That
We'll
it
give it a
is.
shot. Yeah.
No experience for that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Actually, I don't think the base game gives you experience for lockpicking or disarming traps either.
I'm just so used to it. Well, I guess it's still probably a good idea to disarm it if we can, so we don't randomly run through it later. And then open this door, so I don't think that it's a path we didn't take.
Right.
So where is that long rest? I really don't want to have to go back 3 floors.
Yeah. So I know there's a monster back here. Not sure about the other 2 doors, though.
I say
see-
we try.
Oh, that's a torch or a button right there.
I think it's a torch.
Yeah, looking at it from this side, it's a torch. Okay. So north or south? Just not east.
North. Door cannot be opened. And then it opened. Okay.
That's because we were both trying to do it at the same time.
Oh, gotcha.
Stealth
Oh.
right here. What's in this thing?
I feel like this is another trap hall.
They're giving us a lot of rations. There's 5 rations in this, and there's 5 rations further back.
So they definitely want us to be napping.
There we go.
Oh, thank God. Ah, it's so
Right.
nice.
So that sounds like an ogre through this door.
Definitely sounds like something.
Back this way. Dude, I
Evil
can't trip it.
priests, ogres,
Nope.
yep. Is there any way to change
Arcana.
who the characters are associated
Seal.
with? Like, while we're playing? Is that a thing?
What do you mean?
Like, give you control of my guys for a second, or...
Oh, I have no idea.
I was just kind of curious, because we were playing... My wife and I were playing Divinity the other day, and it would let us...
Yeah, you can
You
just
know,
like
switch
swap the
at any
chains
time.
around.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, no, I think because you do it all in the main menu, you have to do it in
Yeah.
the main menu.
Well, let's whittle down these priests. Get rid of them as quick as possible.
Alright,
There we
that's
go.
One down.
Yeah, it doesn't take nearly as long when I still have spells.
Of course you've been detected. Oh!
Alright. I'll send my barbarian after the evil priest. Ash all the way over there.
Damn!
Ooh, nice. I guess we'll just
Ah! No quarter
pop
given.
him some. There we go. I'll move up here to give disadvantage. Ah. Should have thought of that and used a cantrip to have her burn out her counter spells first.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes the AI is a little smarter than that. It won't waste it on cantrips.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Misremembering
seen
though.
that in the past and been like, oh, yeah, that's smart. Because I would think someone was out of it while I was throwing cantrips at them, and then I'd cast a big spell, and they'd be like, nope, just kidding.
Kill them all.
Aina, Evo, Theo.
Ah. Did it again.
Well, it took away her hit points she just healed for.
You have them now.
See,
Let's
after
hope
we've had a nap, we are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, just need those sweet cooldowns.
Aina, Evo,
Because I usually feel like crap after I take a nap, so.
Yeah, me too. Everybody's like, oh, I took a nap, I feel so good, and I'm like, wait, what? I feel like I just was in a fight anytime I take a nap.
It's a short nap. It's not too bad. Like a nap where you don't like fully fall asleep.
Yeah. Or like the naps that you don't plan, you know, because if I plan to take a nap, it's awful. It never works. It's like I'm gonna lay down for 20 minutes, but if I'm just sitting there watching TV and I just kind of doze off for 15 or 20 minutes, those are good naps.
Yeah, the naps where you startle yourself awake.
Yeah.
And the commercial comes on and it's louder than it should be.
So a lot of the times I'll fall asleep like watching YouTube videos, and so I specifically like try and watch people that aren't crazy loud or boisterous. But then something will happen on a lot of them, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh god, what just happened? What year is it?
Billable.
So there's a couple different ways to go. That just takes us back the way we came from.
I'm gonna check out this door because this feels more like the way forward.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree.
No path to destination.
Odd.
Oh, it needs to be lockpicked.
Gotcha. Let's give that a shot. Failure. We'll try with her. If that doesn't work, we'll cast a knock spell.
I have this iron key. I just don't know what it's used for.
Is it saying no path to destination for her? Okay, that was weird. Yay, there we go. Perhaps? Oh, it looks like it loops around anyways.
I wonder if there's loot at the end of this hallway. Another long rest spot.
How you gonna make us go like 5 floors without one? And then give us 2 back to back?
A secret door.
Hey, a secret door. Well, I guess let's check out that secret door. Which just takes us up there.
Around that way. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's all the paths, right?
It looks like it. I was gonna say, this seems like the only path left.
Some loot right here.
Good catch.
More rations. I'm gonna grab these rations, and I think I'm gonna take another long rest just to be safe. So we
Yeah,
have
I'm fine with it.
those rations, and we have 2 other containers with 5 rations apiece.
Yeah, and
Further
I think
back.
my guys have rations too. Yeah, I've got 8 rations. So, I mean, we got plenty. While we have so many, we might as well use a bunch of them.
Want to be caught with our pants down.
Yeah, not again.
Right. Let's go ahead and cast light.
Arcana, Evo, CO.
That's interesting. My cleric still has light.
Oh, they only last an hour. It only lasts an hour for me. Up. It went away.
Weird.
Ena, Evo, CO.
Light at last.
Well, that was
Necromancers, evil
immediate.
priests. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull back behind cover and force them to us.
Smart. Yeah. Ooh.
Only 15
They
damage. I can
they
almost
still-
heal all that back.
Yeah. They really like hitting you with that guiding bolt. I've never really paid a whole lot of attention to that attack, because I'm like, it's alright, but
It's like an absolute truck.
yeah, I'm rethinking it. Sure. We'll just ready some more cantrips.
Because I very infrequently take offensive spells with me, unless it's fireball.
Right.
But the guiding bolts really hold its weight in my playthroughs. Oh, they have resistance to all this damage type, but it's never more radiant damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm actually going to go in here and try and pin this necromancer down.
Not a bad idea.
Pretty sure he's the biggest threat.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Didn't seem that tanky.
That's what, 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 HP? I feel like they're just gonna counter whatever I cast.
Yeah, the evil priest will.
Arcana, Evo,
Oh, maybe not.
Malmis.
She knew it was a cantrip.
Right?
Might also depend on whether or not they can identify the spell. So they
Yeah,
can
that's a
identify it and
good
they see it's a cantrip. They're like, oh, I'm not going to waste counterspell on it.
point. Yeah. Yeah, let's go all in on the necromancer. Then we can just move up slowly and keep taking them out.
Most unfortunate there.
You think this is the master, this necromancer? Because he's the only one we fought.
I don't know, still a few more doors, so
Yeah.
doesn't feel final enough.
Mastery.
It could be an acolyte of the master or something.
True, true. Oh. Crit
Not
miss.
running anywhere now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem tough enough for the final boss of the dungeon or anything.
No.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Maybe they also can't do it because they don't have line of sight to me.
Yeah, I was
Or
thinking
he's
that
in
too.
cover.
Yeah, the class you're playing gets a really good counter spell because they get advantage on casting counter spell.
Cool. It's definitely a class I want to check out more on like a full playthrough.
Next time, I swear.
I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying playing with the druid.
Hey, Druid is okay. I use the Kindred Spirit.
Yeah, me too.
I had the bear, which
More-
took a little while to come
me
into
too.
its own. But once it unlocked the like magic attacks with its regular attacks, so it overcame damage resistance,
Right.
it was pretty good. It hit consistently, not hard, but consistent.
Yeah.
And it would take, you know, 1 or 2 hits. Oh,
Uh-oh.
My
New
bad.
contenders. Maybe now we should pull back.
yeah, no, 100%, yeah. My barbarian can survive that long.
Probably.
And if you still have that grease scroll,
You're still in the fight, my friend.
oh boy.
I do. Is there anyone I can even hit while I run away? Sure. We'll throw a cantrip. With
Arcana,
disadvantage,
Evo,
but whatever.
Malmis.
Still singe them eyebrows.
Yeah, my barbarian's gonna have to take probably a couple more guiding bolts. He's not gonna make this. Oh no, Sacred Flame, okay, okay. Let's see if you can do that 2 more times.
Another sacred flame. So far, so good.
Sweet. Alright,
Nice.
he's in the clear then. Alright, I'm just gonna mosey on back this way.
Time to run. Because that ogre zombie shouldn't be able to get to you.
No, he doesn't have that much movement. Even if he does, I'm gonna disengage and leave anyway.
Yeah.
Dash.
And I can get you a couple of healing spells.
That ogre zombie, he's gonna take up all 4 squares here when he comes through. So block everybody else. And a grease spell will mostly stop them in their track.
Let me go ahead and equip it. Just keep readying those cantrips.
Alright, I'll take that.
Yeah. See if we can get her to waste some more.
Careful standing right there because they can see you from in here.
But yeah, I'm gonna move back.
That's right. Get more movement. So used to XCOM.
Yeah. Move, You're done. That's it.
More.
Oh, they can see me from there. Wait. I'm not super worried about Sacred Flame.
Evo
Yeah.
Malmis.
Alright, Grease might be a good idea now to start running through.
All right.
We're gonna get swarmed and then the ogre zombie. Actually, he hasn't moved at all. We didn't aggro him. Unless he has the
Odd.
same. Maybe it's a bug with the ogre zombies.
Arcana.
Maybe.
Episode today, they just stood there for 2 turns and didn't do anything.
Lucky? Perhaps.
That's pathetic damage.
All right. Let's heal you up.
Ena, Evo, Cure.
11. That's all right. Please run up through the grease. Dang.
Pull back. But nothing a cantrip or 2 can't handle.
Maybe. I don't know. These last couple cantrips have been wet noodles.
Once I kill this guy, I'm gonna pull back even further so they can't see us from inside at all.
Yeah.
Arcana. Evo Malmis.
Hey, that was better than they have been. That wasn't very smart. You?
I'm not going anywhere quite yet.
A palpable hit.
Palpable indeed.
Ena, Evo, Cure.
He's just like, I want to see how they do.
Again,
I'm
harder.
not moving from this spot unless I absolutely have to.
Right. Come on, cantrip.
Arcana. Evo Malmis.
All ones. I suppose it's better than nothing, though. Yeah, how you feel about that health now?
Well, it saved your life, so probably pretty good about it.
Fair. Oh. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about them countering healing spells. I mean, it makes sense. Just didn't occur to me.
Shoot. Somebody kill her, then pull back.
That cult fanatic only has 2 hit points left. I can kill her in 2 turns. Assuming I don't get counterspelled.
Evo Malmis.
You guys magic missile that one once and this one twice.
Yeah. I just feel like anything good like that, they're just going to immediately counter. We'll see.
Keep doing the same thing.
You suck.
Maybe I do suck.
Okay, we'll try Cure Wounds again. See how that goes.
Ena, Evo, Cure.
Oh, he's prone, so
far,
he
so
should be
good.
fine from Sacred Flame for, well, he goes next anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Again! Harder!
Where do you think you're going? Up there, but with a limp now. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, figured somebody was going to counter it, but
They can't do it a second time, though.
catch these hands.
I trained hard for this.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna run down, I guess, this guy, since he's the one that uses counter spell.
Yes. Okay, let's try again to get you up. I don't feel like anybody will interfere now, for what it's worth.
Yeah, that guy's still not doing anything, which is great.
It is good. The only bad part is eventually we're going to have to go through that grease to get to him.
Now, we might be able to pull back and drop aggro. Or just wait for the grease to wear off.
Yeah.
So if he's not aggro, I mean, we can safely navigate the grease over time.
True.
Not the end of the world.
Nah, just a bummer.
Who knows, maybe making ourselves all slippery will make it harder for him to hit us.
Like a greased up pig.
Malmis. Die!
Shielded by faith.
I don't think you were.
Oh, don't run that way.
Fortune is fickle.
Indeed. Indeed it is.
Ena, Evo, Malmis.
Actually, you know what? I should probably just run this way. Gotta take care of this guy. While also breaking line of sight with this guy.
Yeah, perfect. Wait, why did she immediately get up?
Maybe she dashed.
Ah, good point.
Which I didn't realize as a mechanic, but one I can think of because you got to move twice.
Yeah. Well, getting up from prone, that's not a free action, is it?
It is because you can do it at the beginning of your turn, then attack.
Ah, fair enough. Well, then that makes sense. Move once, get prone, free action to stand up, move again.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Not bad.
Nice. See, now where are those cantrips when I need them?
They're on my Spellblade.
Oh well, at least I'll get attack of opportunity if she runs.
You know she will.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, there it is. Crush fingers.
Stop
Or
that.
not. Oh, so slippery. It's the grease.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
I thought you could fight.
Just singeing those hairs.
Oh. About to say, I'm about to show you what a real cantrip looks like, and then she countered me because she was afraid of it. She wasn't afraid of
Exactly.
yours.
Yep. No, she knew mine would just singe your eyebrows, but she knew yours was gonna kill.
You're not
Yay.
coming back.
Yours hits about as hard as a cozy campfire with some s'mores.
Right.
Alright, I guess we'll try and push our way through here. Yeah, no reason not to.
Sure.
Smooth as, well, grease.
Let's see. Nope.
I think I can help you stand up? I don't think that I can. No.
We'll be in there in a minute. Just gotta put some rocks on the bottom of our boots. Or like trying to get a car out of the snow. Just put a board under my heel. Oh, I should have dashed. Right into the grease. It's like your brain starts thinking about something else and you just forget that you have tactical options.
Yeah, it's easy to get into a groove and forget. And that, because I do that all the time with powers and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, what if he's trapped in there? He can't stand on top of this because he takes up 4 tiles.
And you know, I was trying to cast grease in the actual doorway, like on
Like 2
these
tiles
4
up?
squares.
Oh, up there.
Well, I was trying to do it on the other door, but it wouldn't let me cast it on the actual doorway. I had to cast it inside the doorway. So maybe there is something where he's too large to fit through. Which means it's a good opportunity to pelt him with spells.
Yeah, so you probably climb over this, but you can't stand on top of it.
So as long as you keep him blocked there, he can't get through.
Alright, so I'm not going to push forward with him because he is within 1-shot range, at least not until your wizard pushes up. So he can give him disadvantage.
Yep.
But my fighter has the luxury of having 35 hit points, so he's fine with taking a hit or 2.
Well struck.
I might just wait up here for him. That's not going to let me because it's a chest. Why do I have disadvantage? unlit. I have light. Usually takes that to account first thing.
Yeah. I guess you had to actually light me first.
I'll get you yet.
Let's give you a heal, just to get you out of that one-shot range.
Fury!
I don't know if it will, because that guy can hit for like 24 damage or so.
Well, in a couple of turns, we'll get you out of that one-shot range. If I don't run out of spells
Had
first.
rage up, I wouldn't be worried about it, because that halves the physical damage I take.
Yeah.
Keep my shield equipped. Play it safe.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Excuse me. Still getting over the crud. Luckily, I haven't had a hacking fit. You know, it's that like dry, raspy, almost metallic cough. It's never fun. Let me on top. Huh.
You
Won't
can't
let
stand
him.
up there because of the loot thing.
That's so weird.
I think you can hit him from right here, can't you?
Probably. I just kind of wanted to get up there. It's always fun to attack from a height, even if it doesn't give an innate advantage like in other games.
It's a shame it doesn't in this game, but I guess 5e doesn't have that rule.
I don't remember.
I mean, I have no idea
Oh.
'cause I have no experience with the tabletop. I'm assuming that's the case.
Yeah.
That's why this game
It's been a
doesn't
long
have.
time since I played the actual tabletop.
Yeah, that's why this game doesn't have the flanking mechanic. It's an optional rule in the tabletop.
Right.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
I think it'd be cool if it let you cut on optional rules.
Well, they're limited by whatever the contract states, which it makes it. They're really limited what rules they can implement. It has to
Yeah.
be like the like base player handbook or SRD rules, and that's why. I don't know exactly what their contract entails, but I know that they're limited to what's in the SRD, and they can. I guess they can make some custom stuff because some of the stuff is like their homebrewed classes and all that jazz.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's battle.
All right. And a level up.
Oh, sweet. Catch that.
Well, I think that's a beautiful idea. Go do us a long rest, level up, see what we got.
I give you a scroll of raised dead.
Actually, while you get the long rest going and you level up, I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. I will be back momentarily.
Grab all this loot. There's no loot. Okay. Well, shucks. Oh, I didn't realize you're level 4. Sweet. Got the extra attack now. And movement speed. Your speed increases by 10 feet if you're not wearing heavy armor. And a proficiency bonus, of course, 11 hit points. And our spell blade gets... well, the generic stuff, the proficiency bonus, the spell casting, and the extra attack. Not want to unlearn a spell.
All right. Miss anything interesting?
Nope. Just leveled up, and I got picked up some loot, which is money and like a poisoner's kit.
Hmm. Proficiency bonus. High elf cantrip. That's always good. What kind of spells? Fireball, obviously. Do you think we'd have any use for fly?
I don't think so. So we haven't had any like puzzles that would require fly in this dungeon. So like, there's no elevation.
Yeah. I'm going haste. Haste and fireball.
My two favorite spells.
Yep, mine too. They're staples.
Shame that the wizard doesn't get twin casting like the sorcerer does, so you can cast haste on two people.
Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, let's prepare some spells. Definitely want haste. We'll take off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, cool. The cleric for her domain gets fireball and haste.
Yep.
Ooh,
Hey, Kairos.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why the battle cleric's my favorite, because my two favorite spells, and it's level 7. It gets the aura. It gives all adjacent allies +1 to attack, damage, saving throws, and armor class.
Spirit guardians call forth spirits to protect you.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians is OP.
All right, I'll grab it.
Glad to hear that, Kairos. Yeah, Solasta is really fun.
Yeah, I agree. Big fan of this game.
Arcana,
All right.
Evo, CO.
Sorry for the delay, but I am back and good to go.
Sio.
Arcana, Muto, Viribe.
I also got caught by my daughter, and she was showing me her new sword. She got a foam sword from the store. She was enjoying it quite a bit.
I have a couple of those stashed at my parents' house. Bought them when I was stationed in North Carolina for just to goof around with.
Perfect.
I have one, like regular one, then I have a double-bladed one that splits into 2 swords. Not to brag or anything,
That's awesome.
but I'm pretty cool.
Just going full Darth Maul on people.
Yeah, and actually I used to play with it. My dogs really like to play with it. They could bite it and, you know, sink their teeth into it.
Right.
So, right, a lot of chests
More
in here.
money. I will take the amethysts just in case. Refined oil. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? Sure. We'll take it all, except for the bow, because that made me encumbered. Ah. And money. Antitoxin. That's pretty good. Holy symbol amulet. I don't really need that. She's already got one on.
Oh, maybe that was the final boss, because it said, hope Grimhold, the necromancer Grimhold doesn't come back to haunt us. And then my character just said, alright, let's get out of here, praise be Marike, I could really use a drink. So this might be the exit.
Fair enough.
Let me get back here real quick, I think I missed some loot. Even if it is the end of the campaign, not gonna leave loot behind.
Can't leave loot.
Which We did just hit level 5, which is almost the max level.
Yeah.
Well, I got my extra attacks on both companions.
And I got double fireballs, one for each.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why
Probably
people don't
get to
care for
use
the
them.
Spellblade very much, because you're very limited in what spells you get. You'll get into the fun stuff. I still only have level 1 spells at level 5. Which, I guess you don't pick the class until you're level, what, 3 anyway.
Yeah. Seems like it's not necessarily. Oh, after defeating the necromancer, you head back to Coperin to report to the Senard?
I think it's pronounced Kinard.
Canard. Happy to have succeeded and more than ready for a fresh drink. Wait. So are we not done?
There's another exit right here, so... No, I guess so. So we'll see what's out here.
You've reached the end of this adventure. Thank you very much for playing. This exit will take you back to the Dungeon Maker screen.
Sweet. So I did find out, or I guess kind of confirm second-handedly, that the these 2 extra campaigns were made by Tactical Adventure specifically to show off what the Dungeon Maker is capable of. So it wasn't like a single person that did it. It was actual Tactical Adventures that made these.
It was a pretty fun dungeon. I think I would have liked something to actually do with our loot, but I understand it was only the first 5 levels, so it's not like there was a whole lot to actually do.
Yeah, and there may have been RNG too.
Yeah,
We played
that's
it through the
true.
one time, so maybe they just had it set up so whatever's dropped. Or there's also incentive to keep pushing forward because hey, we might find a merchant on the next level. We might find
Right.
Stuff we need to craft.
And that would make sense too, that it was just like a bunch of, RNG based equipment. Like here's this, somebody can use it. Here's this, somebody can use it. Put something from this loot table into this chest. Well, gold's in that loot table, so there you go.
It also adds to the challenge that they don't give every build something to use. Like I think
Right.
we only found 1 or 2 +1 weapons, one of which was a spear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had a +1 short sword, elven short sword, I think, and the +1 shield, and your +1 spear. I think that was it. No, I found a +1 dagger as well, just nobody used it.
yeah, it also helps maintain the challenge because we don't have all that sweet magic loot.
Yeah. And I think there's something to be said for both ends of that spectrum, like level 2 or 3 and you've got like one good weapon and you're putting a whole lot of hopes and dreams on that one good weapon, and then level 20 and everybody has a good weapon but you're fighting these big crazy threats. I think there's something fun about both ends of that spectrum.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really drawn to the level adventures where everything you find is significant, which Solasta, the base campaign, does a pretty good job of that because you only have the option to craft magic items once.
Right.
So every time you find something to craft with, it is significant.
Yeah.
That's something I miss about like Baldur's Gate 1. I think Black Geyser's done a pretty good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the new DLC I'm playing in Wrath of the Righteous is doing a fantastic job of it. Every time I use a health potion, I have to sit there and think whether or not now's a good time to use that health potion. Like every
Right.
decision you make in that DLC is weighted.
See, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, it is. Whew, finding one of those wands of cure wounds, it's. Whew. I mean, those are. I've only found 2. I burned through them very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, like, I don't use any spells with my sorcerer other than casting grease. Then once I'm out of grease, I have to rest because I can't fight without grease. Just. It is really fun.
I definitely want to play more with the war cleric. I like all the abilities they get. Don't get me wrong, the life cleric is really good for obvious reasons, but
Well, I mean,
I think
even
it'd
the
be
battle
cool to
cleric
run
can heal,
both.
so you're not really missing out by not taking the life cleric.
yeah, that's true.
And then it also gives you more offense because you really can't have too much offense. You can have too much healing, you can have too many tanks, but you can never have too much damage.
True.
having that extra fireball capability, the haste, and then like the later abilities. Like the battle cleric is hands down my favorite cleric and part of my dream team.
Yeah.
It's just it adds so much to the team. The only
Yeah.
downside, in my opinion, is they can't wear heavy armor by default, but you can remedy that.
Yeah, and it's not hard to do either. It's just that one feat.
Did the battle cleric my first playthrough, and it was fantastic.
I went with the life cleric, and they were okay. I don't have nearly as many nice things to say, so I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yeah, I almost took the life cleric because it can wear heavy armor. I think it's the only cleric that can.
Yeah. And what is it? They have some other ability that came in really handy, but I can't remember it right now.
I've actually been enjoying my Dex cleric. I've been playing the mischief cleric.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't play with rogues typically, so I'm using her as like my stealth character and my pickpocketer, my lockpicker. So she has a lot of utility on top of being a cleric. It's not like the companion in the Siege of Dragonspear expansion. He was a cleric thief, which just gives you so much utility.
See, and I almost never multi-class or dual class, so I usually end up bringing a cleric because I'm used to playing games like Baldur's Gate or Eye of the Beholder, where you pretty much need one. And so I did bring one in my first playthrough of Solasta, and she did really good, actually. She ended up dealing a lot of damage with bows and backstabs and things like that, and had interesting amounts of utility. Like I gave her the spider climb boots, so she could just get all over the place.
Yeah, the spider climb slippers are fantastic, and you don't have to attune them, which makes them even better.
Yeah, the attunement. I don't think I liked that.
I don't like that. I don't like the concentration spells because I'm so used to, I guess 3.5 edition with Pathfinder,
Yeah.
where you can stack everything. You just throw as many spells out as you want. You can throw down multiple castings of Grease if you want. Like when I first played Solasta, that was very jarring and took a while to get used to.
Yeah, the attunement really bothers me. I don't really think too much about the concentration spells, but I get why that would aggravate someone. But it's like, why can't I wear more than 3 magical items? Oh, we don't want you to be overpowered. It's like, well, if I'm smart enough and resourceful enough to find the items to make something that is that overpowered, then you should let me, you know?
Yeah, and it makes the things you find less rewarding because you can't equip everything. Like at first, I was like, heck yeah, because it took a while to start like bringing in the magic items in the base campaign. But once you started to, then you had more than you could equip. It's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess I'll keep this if there's an emergency, and I can long rest to put it on. So yeah, that was a pretty fun little diversionary dungeon.
Yeah, and there's that other one too, which I think is a higher level than this one. Let me check. Let's keep it on this menu because the oh, hello. Oh, it gets us stats.
Oh, cool.
So my barbarian was carrying the team.
It's a lot of damage.
Most damage, hit accuracy, critical hits, slain enemies, sustained injuries at 2.
Yep.
My fighter had the most knockouts by double your cleric.
Well, my cleric had the most health restored. That'd be bad if your barbarian had that too. It'd be like, okay, then I did nothing.
Yeah, my fighter took home the most critical failures.
Nice. Hey, I excelled in the 2 things I set out to do: restore health and used magic powers.
Your
Update
wizard almost has
file.
as much hit accuracy as my barbarian. I know, at least in the early parts, that last section not so much, but his his cantrips are hitting like trucks, and often.
Yeah, and then that went.
Oh, sorry, Kairos. Let's see, it was a 5e, but it's not. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is a numbers game, and that's why the numbers are so inflated in Pathfinder as you progress.
So this is
I did see the
interesting.
Temple. Well, I think it's just called the Temple of Evil expansion, probably because of copyright reasons or something.
Yeah.
But there's a dungeon someone made for this game, I guess based off the Temple of Elemental Evil.
That's pretty cool. So update the character file of this character so that the progress and loot are saved for other adventurers.
Yeah, I think because of the next.
But is that going to overwrite them at level 1, or is it just going to be...
No, I think you can. Well, let me check.
Like, duplicate?
Go to characters. So it did say them at level 5, but you can go and edit them or level them up.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so the next one is levels 5 to 10, so they're a continuation of each other, so it makes sense to...
It said some of my characters hadn't been updated, but...
I think it's the two that I
update.
control.
Oh,
It said the same thing for me, but both of mine had been updated.
gotcha. Well, that's cool. We can jump into the next one with the same characters, and I can get more experience with the battle cleric.
This game definitely wanted to be closer to tabletop.
Yeah.
But which... You talking about the newest DLC, Kairos? I've really enjoyed the new DLC. While it's not as... It's more decision-based than it is, I guess, low-level combat. I've been enjoying the challenge, though, because, I mean, I've been fighting everything I come across either way, even if it's to my detriment. And now that I only have 5 companions left. Yeah, they are very limited. Especially when you pick up fighter. Now, I think with that DLC, going monk, a kineticist, sorcerer, something that's not dependent on equipment would be far better. Maybe something with a pet, that would also be a good idea. A cavalier would probably excel since they start with a pet level 1.
I really wanted them to add the monk class to this, to Solasta. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, sadly it's not part of the player's handbook, like the original one or something. So
I also would like the Dragonborn race to be added.
yeah, I think that is part of the base handbook, and people were questioning why it wasn't in the game. I'm not sure though. Again, don't know much about tabletop, so everything I know is mostly hearsay or what I've learned from the games. Yeah, fighter was okay, except for he keeps taking hits. He was too dependent on equipment. I mean, had I picked a different level 1 feat, I went toughness or, I don't know, shield focus instead of weapon focus, probably doing a little better. But yeah, I mean, when he does hit, it's great. Power attack was probably a poor choice at level 1 as well. Really a detriment in this expansion. Maybe weapon focus and toughness would have been better. But now that I have plate armor and a tower shield, that would be okay.
Tower shields are usually a good move.
Except for the penalty to attack, but I just need to survive. I don't need to land my hits.
Yeah. So, what do you think? You want to look into something else or call it here and pick up next time?
Yeah, we can call it here, and if you want to, we can do the next campaign.
Yeah, I'm into that.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Well,
Okay, it actually tells us how many locations there were. So there were 7 floors in that other dungeon. The next one only has 6.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Oh, that's cool. Which is interesting that the levels are 1 to 6. So I wonder, like, we did every fight.
We'd actually choose where we start at in it too. You go to like the campaigns and locations. You select play. It's under the dungeon maker.
Ah,
So it's like little checkpoints if you want.
that's cool. I guess it's 1 to 6 if you wanted to bring someone who was already level 5 and get them to level 6. Like someone who's level 5 and bring them through to the end.
Yeah.
But I guess they don't level up past level 5.
Yeah.
Or past 6, I mean.
Yeah, toughness would be really good in that DLC, because I mean every hit point that I have counts, so that little bonus would be fantastic. Yeah, and the multiplayer in this game is good. Like just fantastic little quality of life features. It's a little janky. Like there's a couple bugs I've run across. Though we didn't run across any today. But there's I haven't played Divinity 2's co-op. I've only played the first Divinity, Original Sin. I haven't beaten it because I kept restarting co-op campaigns, kept trying to play with other people.
Yeah. Me too.
The Miz is
All right.
not very interested.
I'm trying to get my wife into it right now. We'll go ahead and end this recording for YouTube. So thank you so much for watching, YouTube folks. We will see you next time. Yeah, I'm actively trying to get my wife into it.
I'm still here, Kairos. Yeah, we're about to wrap it up. Let me respond to your other comment. I wonder what the llama domain does. I tend to like community and artificer. I think that's the other one that gives you like the DR. Oh, well, oh yeah, okay, you did say that. That makes sense. Yeah, that is really good, especially, yeah, with the... Yeah, that is really good. Yeah, had I made my own companions instead of taking the default ones, because I wanted to see if... I didn't realize I had to take the default ones. I wanted to see what they were, but when you take that option, they force them on you. Which, they were okay. I am getting decent equipment for my Greatsword Slayer. Sadly, my Greatsword Slayer is no longer with us, so... Alright, but I'm gonna wrap the stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We wrapped up another campaign. Not decided what we're gonna do tomorrow, but we'll do something. And go from there. But for now, stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side, or tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.